Hello, everybody. This is Logan the Spartan. Last time on this series, we were building a computer, and we got these cables set. So let's go ahead and go build or finish our thing. We can get a nice set. There we go. We can go ahead and put our side panels back on. And there we go. This is a really. Can you? Anyway, okay. So, supposedly this thing has dust. Don't know how that would be possible, but I'm trying to think the dust made it look slightly better. Still doesn't look bad though. Okay, and now we can do our name, workstation, PC. So 1017.61 times 1.5 is going to be 17,641. 17,640. I got something on one of my keys. I don't know what it is, so I'll have to pull that out. So that is a $1,700 PC that we have sitting there. Let me check this real quick. Ignore anything that happens on my screen while I pull this keycap out and make sure it is operational. You guys may see the screen pull up the shop a few times. Just because I need to find my keycap puller and pull this one keycap up. Hopefully it's not broken. Technical difficulties though. And it is really dusty underneath. So let's go ahead, clean the dust off, and blow out the switch and get the key back on there. Okay. Thanks to my handy keycap pullers and our keyboard 8 key is back in function. These are two customized, so this is red with warning. So let's go ahead, cover up that heart, since this person must have had a change of heart, literally. If you guys get my drift there. Yeah. So let's go ahead, do that. I can get the warning signs. I believe that's an actual section, if I'm not wrong. So let's go ahead and get these in black. I might put, that's actually a good idea. I'll put every single warning sign on the dude's computer, because I wonder if a computer broke open, if all of these could happen. And I think I'll just do it additionally one more time. In the same order. There we go. And this person wants their case painted in a cyan. I do not know if they want it on the glass or not. So, for now, I will not spray the glass. So I think that's the rule of thumb, is for the top, you have to do 2 shades darker. Okay, and this person does want the glass sprayed. So let's go ahead and get these shipped back out. And there we go. No emails. So I guess we just go in our day. We have nothing to do. Let's check our email. He needs to water cool his 1070 Ti. Okay. So let's go to the water cooling shop and get something for a 1070 Ti. And either of these works. Let's go ahead and give him this nice silver one. There we go. Okay. Clean out dust and replace the faulty deep cool RF fan. And then overclocking. Yeah, so let's come back the next day, I guess. Because we need to do these. So first, we'll start with the fits one. Okay, so I now immediately know that it's that rear fan that we need to replace. Go ahead and sell that. Go ahead and replace that. Pull out this case's dust. Don't know what happened with my sound there for a second. Oh, wait, I forgot to cable them. Now, I do think this build is ugly. So let's do a little of our own customization. don't think we can really change the background. We cannot. But we will go ahead and change all the colors to a white, or no, red. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this person just a free red spray paint to cover up whatever abomination of a case this is. Purple with hearts. Person just ruined their PC, I think. Don't worry, I can save it. Don't want any of that purple stay on there. So we can go ahead and water cool this dude's GPU for him. Not a shabby loop, I will say. Let's go ahead and empty his reservoir. And do that. And then do that. I think the GPU is the only thing I can beat the thing in the speedy. I think it always takes too much thermal paste to cool this chip. Alright, new. Let's go ahead and go here, get the connector, and get the clear flexible pipe, since these are the standard that we will use. We will get our black opaque coolant installed, and go ahead and have it run through this build. We're not really gonna install any cables, but we are just gonna go ahead and set those back to black, because we don't want to do anything stupid. And this person needs their overclocked. So they need their CPU overclocked to 404. And that should be good. Apply and restart. And we can go ahead and, in addition to his CPU, water cool the, or what am I talking about? Do a GPU, and he needs that 1885. So let's go ahead, safely do that for him too. He needs 1885. So if I'm adding that, I want to add just a bit more. And it's gonna let me do this, okay? Well, there's 3 jobs done. Oh, okay. So he needs 2 computers, which we can do. Did he give us a budget? He did not, but he did give us some specific specs. So, let's go ahead do this business one first. He needs a GTX 980. Did he say a specific? He just said 980. So to shop and get the 980. It is 16 gigabytes of RAM. DDR4. We know how to. Oops. What did I just do? Never mind. Then I clicked F11 on my screen to go get some DDR4. And go ahead and get him these. So overkill. We'll need the 970 in addition to that. Did he say what storage he needed? No. But he does need the B250M Gaming 5 for both. B250. Oh, wait. And that's a Kaby Lake. We can go ahead and do that. Along with the passive cooler. A nice SSD. Actually, wait. I don't know if the B250M has an SSD slot. Oh, it does have PCIe slot. It does have a SSD slot. So, I did not get that added. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get those. So, he needs 2 of these done. So let's go ahead and get this built. So let's go ahead and get some thermal paste put on there. And get a nice passive CPU cooler. And this literally has everything to operate. It says I'm missing cables. What am I missing cables for? There we go. So let's go ahead and get PC1 up and running. And go ahead and smack a sticker on it. Now we can go ahead over here and build this one in addition to it. And I don't know what kind of business you'd be running with a Pentium G4400. Why did I say that? G4400 and... Okay, I cannot speak right now. Intel Pentium G4400. It's that simple, and I was stuttering on it. Let's go ahead, remove that, and go and and we have more 120s. Was never in a doubt that we were out of those. Oh, jeez. Forgot to put a boot device. Oh, that's fine. It's an easy fix. And these are quick. So let's go ahead and put those on. And that will be the end of this episode. My name's Logan the Spartan. Peace out.